Wait, just to confirm, Player Penguin, you said it's not the same room as the White Lady. Is that correct? I have fought the Traitor Lord. Yep, we had to beat him to get to the White Lady. So is it around where the Traitor Lord is? We'll give it a quick look. Like I said, we're only going to give this one attempt. If I die, or if I can't find it relatively soon, I'm probably just going to have to give it a shot tomorrow. But we are definitely going to give it a look-see-loo. Might be, don't remember exactly. Sounds good. I'll just take a look myself. I appreciate your help, though. But before I got rudely interrupted by my own death, I was saying to you, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. I'm currently at a 101% on this playthrough, and I think I'm gonna try and 112% it. But I also think that I might be in for a few very sloggy fights to get there. Yeah, dude, honestly, I had never played this game at all before I fired it up on stream. And now that I've played through it, it's probably one of my top 5 favorite games. It's so good. And I honestly can't believe the value and the price that they sell it at. Like, it's crazy. This game is worth 3 times as much as they sell it for. Easily 3 times. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. Absolutely. Have you 112%ed the game yourself? Nice. I'm getting to the point where I have a few things in mind on what we need to do to get a few more percentage points. But I'm not like 100% sure on how we're gonna I need 11 more percent, and I'm not really sure exactly where they're all gonna come from. I'm assuming there's at least 1 or 2 more percent for the Grim Troop. Since I need to finish 2 more flames, and then I probably have to fight Troop Master Grim one more time. I'm assuming there's probably like 4 or 5% for Godseeker stuff. I'm pretty sure I already got the lifeblood percentages because we were able to bust our way into that blue area. I think we needed to get to 2400 essence for the seer for a percentage. Maybe the dream battles are worth percentages as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, we died in this room, and our shade is east out on us. I can show you my inventory if you'd like. So we maxed out the nail. We've got all the spells. I've got Dreamgate. I'm missing 1 mask fragment, so that might be a percentage as well. It looks like there's an open slot here, so might be missing something there. This is the pure nail. So this is I'm pretty sure this is the max upgrade. And then we're only missing 1 charm at this point. We got the second half. Yes, I did get all the spells. Yep. And we got the second half of the King Soul earlier in this session, actually. So, I'm missing 1 charm, and I think that it might come from the grubs, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. Do you think that's more percentage there? Ah, you're missing anything regarding... Okay. So... Have I fought the collector? No. Whoa. Ugh. I have not fought the collector from what I'm aware of, at least. Oh, we're up at the queen here. My specter was somewhere down here. Oh, I'd remember? No, not that I remember. We fought Nosk. Player Penguin. So I went into that suit of armor, the dream in there, and I did all the platforming, and I got the second half of the King Soul. But I feel like there's something more in there. Am I right? Should I be looking a little deeper into that suit of armor's memory, or the dream that it holds? Ooh, looks like we found something over here. A Hollow Nest seal. Nice. Let's see if maybe we can find... Okay. So we're gonna go up and see the White Lady real quick. Look over where the Trader Lord was. Or is. Or was. Yeah, I was. I killed him. So, dead. Not there anymore. There's an optional path called the Path of Pain. Which will test your metal, let's just say that. Can I not get through here? Oh, this is where the grub was. But apparently I can't get through here. Oh. I totally thought this connected. Apparently not, though. The armored dude's been White House. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't see that, but does it only appear if I'm wearing the King Soul or something like that? Yeah, I looked around a little bit more and I couldn't find it. No, it's just hidden super well. Man, there's so many things that were hidden super well in this game. Like, there's literal zero chance. There's zero chance in hell I would have noticed the hive if it wasn't for a viewer mentioning something. Like, I would have, there's no way. I would have wandered around that zone for so long, looking for something deeper, and just never found that entrance. So these guys seem to respawn even if we don't sit down on a bench. Guarding the King's Soul, you're done the White Palace. Okay. Drop one level? Okay, let's go take a look down there. I'm definitely down to take your help on this one, because this is already, like, a task in and of itself to, try and clear my way over here, and I have no idea where in the garden I need to go to deliver this thing, so you've got an idea of where to help me take it. I'm down for the help. At least on this one. Go back to where the giant carcass was, okay? That's up this way. Nope. Up higher. Oh man, I'm getting all confused. I should have put on compass. I'm pretty sure I have an open slot charm. This is where the room where the carcass was. You said drop down one level here. Is it this little path here? Is it this little thing, like, map properly here? Is it this? This looks like it would be a grave. Ayy! Okay. So, we need to work our way from here to the Grey Dreamer without dying, and then back without getting hit. We're going to give it one attempt. If I fail, we're going to try it again tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to call it a little early today. I got something I got to take care of, so we're going to call it a little bit shorter this evening. Oh, oh, you are so big brain. So big brain. We want to push downwards. It uses the dream nail, not the beast, so I can literally just warp up here. Oh, that's good. Okay. We're gonna just we're gonna really cheese this then. You need to use it with Isma. If the Dream Gate works for this, that's gonna make this so easy. Yeah, the Grey Mourner. You know what? I'm assuming Isma's the name of one of the Great Knights. And I kind of pieced that together. When we fought the White Defender, in the background you could see 5 figures, and I figured out one of them was the king, and then you could see the figures of the other Great Knights. So you could see Drya, who was out front of the White Lady's place. And then you can see one that looked just like the Grey Mourner. I'm pretty sure that means that she's one of the knights. There were 2 other knights that I didn't know the name of that I could see there as well, but Alright. This makes things so much easier. Alright, delicate flower. Should have seen Hedgemole. Is Hedgemole the big guy? The guy that the false knight took his, whose armor, got taken? It doesn't work. It said flower destroyed. Okay. I misunderstood then, Player Penguin. That's cool. I'm totally planning on doing a big lore dive. Once we actually complete the game. I'm excited about that because I want to know a bunch more about the actual lore. The way you do it. Oh, okay, I understand what you mean. Aha. Okay, we'll do it that way. We sat at the bench by the Grey Mourner, so we'll just load it there. It's a good path though. Good path. Alright. This is the start of our one attempt. Let's try and clear this path. I appreciate your help finding that, Penguin. For the most part, while I was playing through the majority of the game, I've been trying to go, figuring it all out myself without any kind of help or anything. But now that we're at plus 100% and there's like 11% left that we need to clear in, and a lot of it's like super well hidden mysteries, I'm definitely getting more willing to take some pointers. We still need to beat the last Colosseum of Fools trial as well. So that's something we're gonna have to go do eventually here. But I think getting this done tonight would be a good additional step towards the goal. I have no idea exactly what delivering this flower accomplishes, but we will see. I'm hoping that the reward is worth the effort. I need to figure out where this last mask fragment is, though, too. That's gonna be a bit of a doozy, I think. Whoop! Because I just have no idea where I'd have to search. There's plenty of zones where I'm still finding stuff. Like when we went through the fog zone or the fog cavern this last time, we found a charm notch over there that we just completely glossed past before. That was pretty cool. Whoop. Yeah, man, for sure. So we'll see if we can get this. Yeah, so I'm definitely intending. Oh, that was bad. Bad platforming. I'm definitely intending on playing it in Steel Souls mode. Yeah, I have it unlocked. And actually, The way I was introduced to the game was through a YouTube video where a guy played the 100% on it. He explained Steel Soul series or Steel Soul mode, and that actually is what like got my attention on this game, because that kind of challenge is right up my alley. I really enjoy the idea of it. So I plan on doing a Steel Souls or a Steel Soul playthrough eventually, but I think I want to give it a good amount of time between my first playthrough and trying to do it. The Completionist was actually my very first introduction to, the very first time I ever heard about this game was in his video about it. Yeah, because he basically explained, in order to get 100% in this game, I had to do this. And he's like, Steel Soul series, or Steel Soul mode, where if you die, it's permanent. I'm like, whoa! Now, until recently, I misunderstood exactly how Steel Soul worked. I thought it was... Nice! Very cool. Sounds like the guy's doing his job well as a content creator, then if we both first heard about the game through that. But yeah. It's such a good game. It's such a good game. I will definitely be doing a Steel Souls mode. Until recently, I thought it was you only had one hit. I thought it was like a one-hit death play mode, which I've since learned is Glass Souls, not Steel Souls. Steel Souls seems like an even better challenge because it's like it doesn't feel unfair as long as you're slow and meticulous. But I also think it would mean like all of your decisions that you make have so much more weight. Like there's no way I would feel comfortable trying to do like the Coliseum of Fools at all until I was like at least on nail 3 and had like a mask or 2 extra off the start, because it would just like if you die, you're gone. It's gone. It's over. It would be terrifying. I don't know if the Coliseum of Fools has different rules under Steel Soul mode or anything like that, but if it is also permadeath, whew, that's just like, that's so scary. Let's heal up here. If the rewards weren't so damn good for the Coliseum of Fools, the dreams are exempt. Coliseum, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, and I figured that was the case for the dreams because, in the dreams, like fragile charms don't break and you don't lose your soul either. Fuck. Use my language. Sorry, guys. Alright, put you into the lava or into the acid. Clear our way through this. The dream battles are tough. What about Player Penguin? So, like, the platforming in the White Palace. That would be permadeath if you weren't super careful. If you, like, took enough damage to die there. Rusty Superforge has a good video on strategies for Steel Soul series. Yeah, I feel like you kind of just need to, like, put off any high combat, like, any advanced combat for as long as you can. Just, like, try and make yourself as strong as possible, and then from there, just, like, take on the fights you have to. Jeez, that seems mean. Alright, we're like halfway there already. Now that I know where it is, this is not nearly as daunting. I was worried it was like all the way to the Queen's Chamber. Some reason the White Palace and another dream boss, which will... Okay, sounds good. So, so am I understanding what you're saying correctly as, in the White Palace, there's the Path of Pain, which is probably a, platforming puzzle? Is there a boss left in the White Palace? Have I missed a boss there, or is there a boss in a different team area that we need to fight? Okay, we cleared that. We need to go down all the way, so we need to keep clearing downwards. So like, this is a completely blind playthrough. However, I have seen very brief glimpses of a very scary looking boss, which I haven't fought yet. I don't know when we're gonna fight him. I don't know where to fight him. I'm pretty sure he's probably like the hardest boss in the game, and we just like, he might even just be like in the Godseeker DLC, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be the dream boss that you, at the end of the Path of Pain, you fight with 2 King's Mold. Okay. I looked around pretty thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the boss that I'm thinking about, boss that's in my head, might be the one that you don't want to spoil for me. But I'm not sure what his name is. I don't know how do we get to him. I don't know where he is, so we're gonna have to just kind of keep making our way through, I think. Trying to discover the mysteries of Hollow Nest, and hopefully we will happen across it eventually. Now, we only recently got the, we only very recently ascended our nail. So, I'm trying to remember if there's any more sealed, memories that we couldn't get to. The White Palace was one we noticed. The Void Monster down where we got the Shade Cloak was another one that we noticed. However, when we went down to do that one, he didn't have much to say. He just said Void was a strong power that was through Unity or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it wasn't... I was hoping it was like another dream we would end up going, but it didn't seem to be the case. Okay. We have cleared the path. The path is clear. It is time to Dream Gate back, pick up our flower, and try and make it this whole run without taking any damage. I'm like jumping over the bench to make sure I don't have a chance at sitting at it. Alright. I still need to deal with the King Soul. So, I'm assuming by deal with the King Soul, you mean, figure out whatever the last line of text on this charm means. Opens the way to a birthplace. I'm assuming I need to figure out where this opens. Or what where the path it opens to. Oh no! Ah! All right. Yeah. I'm not very sure where we need to go for that either. Trying to rack my brain for places that have, been locked to me previously, or that looked like they needed. Sorry, player pick. I probably like blew out your eardrums there. I was really worried I was gonna just take damage that fast. But I'm not too sure where we need to go to for that birthplace thing. Try to think. Really quickly go look at the map. Not sure. We'll have to think about that a little bit more tomorrow, I think. We're gonna deal with this right now. When I read birthplace, either me or the king, one of the two, but so like the lore of this game makes me kind of tick and my brain tries to process it. So it's like we are the king reborn, or we've like come to replace the king. So we are the king, so maybe our birthplace, even if it is the king's birthplace. So maybe we need to go down to the abyss, because that's where we came from. We're like, from what I've gathered in the lore, we are just a sibling that has been given a very powerful vessel, and sent out on the planet. Now I know that we're destined for something. We're trying to do something, or we're trying to save the kingdom, or stop this infection from happening. There's a reason I want to do a big lore dive after we've actually beaten the game, because I'm really interested to know like all the details on what has happened in this kingdom and why it got this way. I have a lot of theories. We actually had a really good theory the other day about the hive, or at least I did. I thought it was a really good theory. I got shot down by a few other people in the chat who said that's not what it was. Woo! My thought is on the right path. Alright. So we'll probably end up having to wear the king soul down to the abyss and see if we can find something down that way. Definitely gonna go give that a look. Okay, so here was my theory when we got down to the hive. Because the hive was so hidden away, I thought, and it's such a unique zone in this game. Like, even the more alive looking zones are kind of dark and dreary, and everybody is looking for the power that is held within this light. Now I'm pretty sure the light is just what the bugs see as what they see as the infection comes along. But what I was thinking is, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that the jellies were gonna be back. But the hive in particular was the very first zone that we came across that was not dark. It wasn't dreary. It didn't look infected. Bedtime for kiddo. Give me just a sec, kiddo. Or guys, I gotta put my kid to bed, and then we're gonna come and try and finish off this run. Player Penguin, I'll continue that thought in just a moment. Oh, Player Penguin, I have already realized that the Grimchild is making my life more difficult. He was like trying to hit the large jellyfish, and they would like explode and run towards me, and I couldn't like control when they would do that. It was very dangerous, but they should all be dead. So, but back to my theory. So the hive was the very first zone that we've seen that, in my opinion, wasn't a darker zone. Like even this zone, this is probably one of the brightest zones here, but even it has a bit of a scale, like a darker scale to the background and stuff like that. Whereas everything in the hive was vibrant and lit. And I thought to myself, I'm like, well, first off, why are these bugs hiding? Like, why are they underground? Why are they so hidden? And second off, why do they, seem so different than the rest of the bugs? And it's because they seemed to be not infected. Now, I was told by people in the chat that the reason they're not infected is because they hid themselves away from the infection before it could get to them. And that's a fine theory. But there was a spirit tree. There was a spirit tree in the hive that once we collected all the essence for it, if you dream nailed it again, it would say something to the effect of light attuned, I believe it was, or unaffected by light, and it made me wonder if maybe the creatures or the denizens of the hive had discovered this power of the light before the bugs of Hallownest discovered it. And what happened was they tried to steal it or copy it, but they couldn't replicate what they had found down in the hive, and that's what began the infection. Because it went wrong, it went sideways, it mutated on them. And I thought that whole concept was really cool. Like, the idea that these bugs could have hid themselves away. Hi, Kiki, good to see you. Kiki was here when we tried to have this, when we had this theory discussion. Kiki, we made it to the end of the White Palace, so we got the King's Soul, we got the other half. And now we are trying to deliver the White Flower. Jaqueen, you're back too? Nice to see you guys. Jaqueen and Kiki, I will let you guys know. Well, did you fight Hive Knight? I did fight Hive Knight, yes. Kiki and Jaqueen, I will let you guys know. Player Penguin's been here, so you already heard me say it before, but I am going to be doing a bit of a shorter stream today. We're going to try, we're getting close here, and we're going to try and get the flower to the garden here, and we're almost there. And then after that, we're probably going to call it pretty quick, so... He was infected? Okay. I didn't know that. Oh, we don't want to go this way. Alright. That's good to know. That spoils my theory. Alright, I want to be so careful here because we're so close. Get him, Grimchild. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, it's all that orange stuff, right? Oh, dude, I love King Soul. It got equipped instantly as soon as I got it. Oh, I'm so dreading this part. Oh, if I mess up one of these jumps, I'm gonna be so sad. Mantises in the Mantis Village, for example, are not infected. Yeah, I did notice that as well. Alright, guys. No point in living anymore. Is it not? You don't jump at all? God dang. We were so close. The knight or the ghost can clear the... Yeah. Well, we know that for next time.